the river brings us all together, and it's an extremely part of this region, an important part of this region. And I think the other side of the river is just as important. And I think bringing some of those folks and organizations into this in the communities, would be important and something to look forward to.
You're taking some photos of this?
The trust is trying to protect stream flows through various ways. One of them is seeing if we can lease some water rights so that the water can stay in the river until it gets to Amistad. We're going to try to purchase or receive by donation water rights in perpetuity if we can.
And in 1747 they were looking for a place to build a presidio, a fort, so that they could militarize the border 250 years ago and keep out the terrorist Apaches from Mexico. So we've been militarized for a long time. It's nothing new to us. It's something we've had to live with always, and we hope that someday militarization will end.
Its method of spread, or at least one theory, is that 41, 42 spill events at Elephant Butte spread. That's why it's here. The channels have gone narrower. The river is disconnected from its floodplains. It doesn't get out there and store sediment, work sediment anymore. And so it incisors, narrows, and deepens.
That salt cedar is not getting water from the river. It's totally existing on rainfall and the occasional overbank flood.
Society, in its massiveness, is going to have to come to the realization that there is a trend that is unpromising and not good, and make a change. Things get out there. It's like climate change is now part of our understanding of the world we live in. I remember curbside recycling was an impossible dream at one point, and somehow it got out there. And the idea is that the more people that know, the more people that will learn to know. And so that's kind of, I think that's kind of why we're here. We've got people that are in a really unique position to click some lights on.
You've got to take action as soon as possible because we've gone so long without taking action.
You just want to go to sleep.
So here we are.
So we have students who say, I want the river my grandfather talked about. Yeah.
This river is significant because it represents, the fundamental environmental challenge of the 21st century. Global climate change accepted. Is that the water is not being equitably apportioned. It's being taken away from ecosystems.
And Jimmy O'Brien told us what it would take for restoration, and he said, we're talking millions. And to me, that just shattered my world. I thought, oh my God,
you know, where would we ever come up with
This'll
money?
never happen.
And it was not a week later that I went home and I was hearing on the news about the Everglades, and they got a $3 billion appropriation.
Now the Federalists say could have had him any day. Only let him go so wrong.
I will have to.
Out of kindness, I suppose.